Welcome to the Double E Show. Bad strategy, horribly simulated. What's going on, everybody? Jibba73 back with the Double E Show. It's art of murder, cards of destiny. When we left off in the last episode, we were leaving the theater and saw a horrific train-to-automobile accident. We did a little investigating and found some more clues that have that square within the square symbol. We collected the evidence and gave it to Wang. Now we're in our FBI office in the Bronx, getting ready to talk to Wang about what he's discovered.
Hello, Wang.
I am grateful for the enchanting evening.
The boss will make it up to you.
Yeah, the Bureau can make it only thanks to overtime.
What can I say? Criminals have irregular working hours.
They should be protected by the state, you know. 9-to-5 work, free weekends, benefits, etc.
Oh, please, just don't spread these ideas. They're ready to bring any kind of nonsense into effect.
Our celebrity doesn't like bureaucracy, does she?
That celebrity thing just got you into my black book. What's that on your table? You're assembling a car?
When you told me it hadn't been an accident, I got concerned.
You've got any proof?
The engine stalled at the crossing. It can sometimes happen when you have a manual gearbox. But this wasn't the case.
Somebody could turn it off remotely.
Yes, this chip in front of me was placed in the power circuit. It's even got a simple built-in radio receiver.
That required tinkering with the car. We need to check the maintenance log and the service workshop. What about the door?
The locks were centrally blocked. This could have been done by somebody outside the car. In theory, it's quite easy, if you have the access code.
You're pretty good at it. How close would you have to be to do that?
The expert you sent to me said that about 100 yards away.
So it was enough to hide in the shadows. What expert are you talking about?
You didn't send him? You might still catch him in the hall. Never mind. He confirmed our guesses.
At least once, the reality exceeds our expectations.
Your intuition didn't fail. It looks like a premeditated murder.
Whew, I won't have to excuse myself for needless commotion. Have you found anything else? A cell phone?
Blasted to pieces, unfortunately. I've got a sheet of paper instead. It's covered with blood, but you can still read it.
Luckily for us, he was born in the pre-texting era. What does it say?
Here, have a look.
Holland Street. It's nearby. And the time, 7 o'clock.
So everything's correct.
Yes, looks like it.
And what's wrong?
Apart from this, we know nothing so far. Of course, it's too early to find the motive.
What about your gut feeling?
If the guy had arrived there 10 minutes earlier, nothing would have happened, I guess. Actually, he was terribly unlucky. This killer is a gambler.
Maybe he didn't really care. Maybe he was just toying with the victim. Simply a psycho.
Interesting.
You've got that card I found at the crossing?
It's here.
Have you examined it?
I can't do everything at the same time.
It's connected to that immobilizer. It's the same case.
Doesn't matter. The boss has left me something for ASAP.
Wang, this card is the killer's signature. It's crucial for the whole case.
Sorry, I don't have time now.
Wang, can I use the scanner to enter the evidence into our database?
Do you know how to operate it?
You mean scanning? Sure thing.
You'll process the data on your own computer.
I need to use your terminal.
Well, basically, agents don't have access to it.
Please?
I'm up to my ears in work. Do it in your room.
Okay.
Can I have this piece of evidence?
Yes, but remember about all the procedures.
Okay.
So your vacation's over?
Actually, I don't know yet. Bye, Wang.
Bye.
Okay, so I have the card. I do.
Holland Street, 7 p.m.
Right on.
I shouldn't touch the evidence with...
Yeah. Okay. So that's the card, right?
I think I've got enough bags.
Okay, anything else on the table? Place I took the evidence from. Okay. And box gloves.
I don't need another pair.
Right on. Okay. So now I'll do this.
Yes, this card can serve as evidence, and I'm sure it's a case of premeditated murder. The Jack of Hearts. This card must be a mark or a signature, and I'm afraid it's the murderer's.
Kind of looks like the manhole. Right on. Okay.
I can't imagine securing evidence without these sterile, proper-sized bags.
Right. Okay.
Holland Street, 7... I shouldn't touch the...
Okay. Do I need more gloves?
I don't need another pair.
Okay.
These items don't match. I can't imagine securing evidence. Yes, this card can serve as evidence, and I'm sure it's a case of premeditated murder.
Okay.
Holland Street, 7 p.m. Holland Street, 7 p.m.
Okay.
I can't imagine securing evidence. Holland Street, 7 p.m.
Got it. All right. Now I have a cell phone. If I look, I've got a phone book. Boss, Ruth, Dad, Nick. Got it. Oops. That wasn't done. Let's go. No. Down. Dialogues. All right. Okay, I can go back through what I had for dialogue. Documents. Don't have any. Notes. Right on. Very cool. Okay. So let's hop out of here. I think that's it in the lab anyways, right? This is the server rack scanner.
Since the scanner is connected to the database, I can quickly get information about the examined evidence.
Okay. Opening the lid.
Nothing doing.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Can I take the lid? Oh, wait a minute.
Holland Street, 7 p.m. Holland Street, 7 p.m. These items don't match. Nothing doing.
Okay.
I can't imagine Holland Street.
Okay. This and this.
Yes, this card. The Jack of Hearts.
Okay. There we go. Okay.
I've scanned one side of the evidence.
Come on. There we go.
I've scanned both sides of the evidence.
Right on.
I can't imagine Yes, this car.
Okay. Now. Okay, back out the wings thing. All right. Okay. Now, do I put the stuff back? Go to the mezzanine.
Have you returned the evidence?
I have not.
Put it where you took it from.
Right.
1 second.
Okay. Ah, wait a minute. Back over to the scanner. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Holland Street, 7 p. Not gonna happen.
No?
Holland Street,
Now?
Nothing doing. These items don't match.
Okay.
I can't imagine Holland Street, 7.
Okay, got it. Close the lid. Back out. Go over here. Now does this go back?
Nothing doing.
Okay, it does not. Alright, now I can get out of here, right? Right.
I'm not going to bother him.
Alright.
Miss Bonnet?
That's me.
I talked to your colleague from the laboratory,
So, you're the expert?
Jason Emmerich. A very interesting case. What do you think about it?
And what are your observations?
Somebody immobilized that car. It was carefully planned. The chip connected to the power supply proves it.
But how much time would somebody need to connect it?
If you know how to do it, 1 minute in my case.
But first you need to break into the car.
If he knew how to close it, then he also knew how to open it.
A car
Good
thief?
point.
A workshop mechanic?
Or a client. One of those who hang around the workshop and ask about everything.
Thank you for your interesting observations. When can I expect your analysis?
Are we in a hurry?
As always.
I'll do my best. By the way, what's the motive? Maybe a relative did it?
Too early to jump to conclusions, but we can't rule that out. Easy access to the car might suggest that.
But
But what?
I can hear it in your voice.
We take various possibilities into account.
A contract killing?
I can't...
I understand. I'm just curious.
We may turn to you again with a similar task.
Do you expect it to happen again? So, it's a series?
Cannot be excluded.
In this case, I'm sorry I'm leaving. I came here for a scientific conference, but now I have to return home.
What do you do presently?
Nothing special. I used to work with the Army and help them with the stealth technology. Now I'm retired.
Do you fish?
You bet. When I'm bored, I go to the seaside retreat and prepare analyses. Since it might be a series, this one will be my priority.
A seaside retreat? I envy you.
I have a hunch you'll visit me someday. I gave out all my calling cards at the conference, but you'll find my address on the analysis. Could I ask for your card in case I need to contact you urgently?
Just a minute. I'll bring one from my office.
I'll wait here.
Right on.
It's our new room. Much quieter than in the common room.
Okay, so my desk, board. All right, let's go to my desk.
And here's my lovely desk. But what's happened to my computer? Somebody's been fiddling with my computer. Was the IT bored? I've got to ask him.
Okay, what do we got on the desk? I got magnetic card. Grab it. Documents, phone, box.
Nick's calling cards at the top. Are mine there too? A black screen of death. When will I finally tidy up? I don't like using it.
Okay. Anything else? No. Okay.
These are Nick's calling cards.
Okay, let's come over here.
Hey, Nick, what are you doing?
And you? You still on vacation?
Yeah, I missed work. Listen, it's not really like you. Are you cleaning up?
Examining my conscience.
Looks like you're packing.
That's right. I'm moving out.
What? But we've just moved in.
Remember our meeting in Marseille?
Of course. You saved my skin then.
That was really hardcore.
You mean ignoring the regulations?
Worse. We got out of line.
A case of absolute necessity.
You got away with it because you finally caught that puppeteer, right when the Bureau needed a success they could brag about.
What's this about, Nick?
I'm setting up my own business.
Huh?
I'm gonna be a private eye. I hope you can find something for me in the database from time to time.
But that's nonsense. What are you talking about?
Don't ask about details.
Nick!
Remember IDU? Insubordinate, disorganized, unreliable? Besides that, everything you hear about me is a mean lie.
I can't believe it.
Get used to the thought that we're merely tools, and you change tools when they stop being handy.
Nick, this can't end like this.
I wish you well. I know you love the job.
But...
If you're ever looking for something else, I'll welcome you with arms wide open.
Nick, have you seen my calling cards?
Aren't there any in your box?
Only your cards are here.
Yeah? Well, hold on, I may have packed yours by mistake.
Can I have them back, please?
Right on.
Do you know who tore my computer apart?
Section E technicians drop by.
E for end?
In such cases, it's a standard procedure.
See you, Nick.
Goodbye, partner.
All right. So, Nicole's calling card. Got it.
My calling card. I like the puzzle symbolism. There is always something to solve.
Right. Got it. Okay, let's go give our calling card to the
I've been working here for so long, but I still like the interior.
right on.
I can't see that expert. Maybe he's downstairs.
Maybe. Let's try it.
There's hardly anybody here recently. The agents have scattered away.
Right?
Here you are.
Thank you. Looking at you, I wish I had applied for an FBI job.
You can always do something for your country.
The Star-Spangled Banner is a magnificent symbol, but I work best when I can focus upon a specific individual. While analyzing this case, I'll be thinking of you.
To good effect, I hope. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I think we'll meet again.
Right on. Okay. What's next? Okay, that was the end of that sequence. Let's see. Let's go back upstairs, right? Let's go back to the lab. No, let's go to the secretary's office. It's Ruth.
Hi, Ruth.
You missed us?
I missed you.
How nice of you.
What's going on, Ruth?
You tell me, child, what are you doing here on vacation?
I meant Nick. Who kicked him out?
What do you mean, who? Bosses do the kicking out, don't they?
Why the hell did nobody tell me anything?
You know how long I've been working here?
I've no idea, Ruth. long enough.
For 40 years. I started as a typist back in the Hoover days. Until today, I thought there was no hiding anything from me. That I know it all inside and out. And you know when I found out that Nick was leaving?
When?
Today. Do you understand?
But you have to know something more, like the true reason?
Well, I thought that maybe he'd tell you. Officially, he's leaving at his own request, and that's it. You know as much as I do, or even more. I wasn't in France.
So that's what it looks like in the Bureau. One day, and you're done for.
From what I've heard, you're on a winning streak.
But for how long? Does it mean I can fight for Nick?
No, child. Don't fool yourself.
Right on.
Is the boss in? I need to talk to him.
He's gone.
When's he gonna be back?
Any second, I guess.
Okay.
What's up?
Have I told you that you need to have some shooting practice?
Oh, I totally forgot.
Without that checked off, you have no chance of winning the boss's award.
Whose idea was that?
Some managers, one of those guys who don't know a thing about anything, but always have something to say.
See you, Ruth.
Take care, darling.
Okay. Shooting test, huh? Very interesting.
Yeah, right.
Um,
I'd better not touch anything without a good reason, or else I'll make Wang angry.
okay.
I can't access the database. I really need to use your lab terminal.
I've already told you.
You're killing me. Why can't you help?
Fine, but you're going to do me a favor.
What do you need?
You've heard that everybody's got to check off the shooting range.
That refers only to the agents, I think.
To the technical staff as well, unfortunately.
So, how are you doing? Have you taken to it?
I'm not doing it all. The only thing that comes to my mind when I think of guns is blowing my brains out. That's how many backlogs I've got.
You want me to teach you how to shoot?
I want you to go there instead of me.
Okay.
You want me to pretend that I'm you?
Just take my card. I left my gun, ammo, and targets at the range. Because I've tried, but I'm simply hopeless at it. And you'll shoot just for fun.
But that would be cheating.
Cheating? More like a proof of patriotism. Thanks to this, the Bureau will avoid a crime-fighting stoppage. The person who came up with this idea is some kind of saboteur.
I admit this disposition is quite stupid, but you can't break the rules, can you?
First of all, you can't act against common sense. But suit yourself. I could spend the time gained in this way on helping you with the terminal. I think saving people is more important.
Okay, where's your ID? I want it over and done with.
Here.
Bye, Wang.
Okay.
Bye.
Alright. So does that mean I can use the database user screen now?
I'd better not touch anything without a good reason, or else I'll make Wang angry.
Alright. So... Alright. So it looks like I gotta go do the shooting test. So we'll do that next week. Because this is something I haven't done before, and I'm sure it's going to have wonky mechanics. If you like what you're watching, hit that like and subscribe button down below. Tell your family, tell your friends. If you have any suggestions for Murder Monday, put them in the comments below because I will read them. And with that, I will catch you next Monday for another episode of Art of Murder. Cards of Destiny. Peace. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, check out the playlist above, or watch what YouTube tells you to on the right. Oh yeah, and subscribe.